Hi. For today's Schoology fact, I want to show you how to use discussion boards. I've navigated to my test course. I'm in my course materials, and I want to insert a discussion board here from the Add Materials menu. Since today is Friday the 13th, I am going to ask my class a question about superstitions. So I've posted my content here, and I might kind of want to highlight a couple words, and I could make this really in-depth if I wanted to. I have a ton of options for making the description really interactive. I could insert a video, I could insert a link, I could do all kinds of things, but this is going to be a really simple one. And then here's the actual question. So maybe I'll say, please respond. Please respond. Okay, and then that I'll underline so that there's attention drawn there. So I've got my question that I want to pose in my discussion board, and it's due today, Friday the 13th. I'll give them till midnight. This is something I really want to grade, so I'm going to check Enable Grading, and I'm going to make it, it's just a discussion board post. I'm going to make it worth 10 points, and the category is going to be ungraded for me because I don't have a grade book set up within Schoology, and anybody can add a grade and make it ungraded, and then you'd be able to access those scores later. I don't want to individually assign, although that is an option. I could just assign it to one or two students, but in this case, I actually want this discussion board assigned to the entire class. And I want to make sure it's published to students now, because as soon as I hit go, I want them to be able to see it. And I have the option of making it right now, it defaults so that members can see other responses before participating. But if this were a sort of assessment where I wanted my students to each respond on their own and then be able to see the others, I would click this. So I'm actually going to have that setting on. I'm going to require members to post before they're able to see other students' responses. So again, it defaults so that everybody can see all responses, but you can turn on a setting that requires members to post before revealing. And I could, if I want to, copy this discussion board to other classes. So if this is something that I wanted done in all of my class periods, I would go ahead and click this, and I could copy it to a variety of classes. In this case, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And you'll see under my course documents now, I have a superstitions discussion board. And soon I'll be able to see some of the responses. So I'll be pausing my video, waiting for some responses, and I'll show those to you. So I'm back, and my students have responded to my discussion board. I know because in my course I see that I have 5 ungraded discussion posts. So I'm going to go ahead into that discussion board, and I'm just going to scroll through my posts. You'll see that I've got students who posted, and then they've got replies, and I can go in and I can grade any of this. So I can give this a 10 out of 10, and I can say, I like your supporting details. If I want her to see the comment, of course, I can hit submit, and that shows me as a graded post. If I'm looking for one specific student, I might say, okay, I see that Christopher's been really active, and so that highlights his replies here, and so that shows me all of the things that he posted as well. Students can insert links, they can reply to each other's work, and again, like I said, I can go in here and grade these as well. So that's what the finished looks like, and if I go back into the course documents, of course, I would see it there as well. So discussion boards can be a great feature and a great tool to add to your toolbox working within Schoology. Thanks for watching.